Sighting in with Shooting USA. Firearms news and information for America's hunters and sport shooters.
Now, if you hunt, you already know that your success can often be measured by your level of preparedness. Having your stand set up and in place well before that morning you hope to see your game can mean the difference between filling a tag or heading home empty-handed. Well, that is exactly what Wade Bourne has for us today in his hunting tip, what to look for when setting up your stand.
Welcome to my deer stand. I've had a stand in this tree for about 4 years, and let me tell you, it's a deer killer. I had great success taking a number of real good bucks off this stand. There are a number of elements in where the stand is set up that make this a good spot. And I want to share these with you, and maybe there are things you can apply in your hunting situation to enjoy some of the same success that I have here. Number one, you have to be where the deer are moving. And when I scouted this area initially, I found a real good trail that runs along the base of this hill just about 30 yards down from the stand. You can identify these trails. They just look like paths in the woods. There are rubs and scrapes. I thought this is a deer highway when I first saw it. And then my hunting over the years here has confirmed that deer really use this spot. Now then, once I've located that travel corridor I want to set up along, I start looking for specific places to put my stand. And one thing I always consider is the topography, the lay of the land. I like to set up uphill from the trail if at all possible. You know, you're looking at me from the perspective of the deer. I have the height of the ladder plus the height of the hill. When deer are going through the woods, they're always kind of looking along the ground. They don't stop and look up high. The higher I can get, the better I like it. So I'm going to be sitting up tall. The second consideration is shooting lanes. Once I pick a specific tree, I want to get up there and make sure I have good open shooting lanes to cover that trail from several different angles. You know, these could be close lanes if I'm bow hunting, they could be longer if I'm rifle hunting. But the point is, you've got to have a place where you can get a good clear shot. And the third consideration is that I don't like to be skylined. I don't like to be sitting with my silhouette open against the sky. And so I'll pick a tree that's broad enough when I'm sitting up against it like this one, my outline is broken up, the deer are far less likely to see me if they do look up. One of the most important considerations in picking a stand site is wind direction. Now, I don't ever want to hunt here when the wind is coming down the hill and blowing my scent across the trail. This stand's facing west, so if I don't have a wind from the southwest to the northwest blowing my scent up the hill, I won't hunt here. And another important consideration is I never cross the trail coming to my stand. I don't want to leave a scent trail across that might alert deer to my presence. So I come in from up the hill, I don't cross the trail, and when I leave, I do the same. I go back up the hill where I came from. I never go across that trail.
Thanks, Wade. And remember, we do recommend a safety harness. Falling out of your stand is not going to improve the quality of your hunt. Oh, one more news note for this week. A lot of you know John, Mike, and I spent much of our time at the NRA annual meeting signing M&P hats in the Smith & Wesson booth, celebrating the introduction of the new Shield. Well, here's one fan of ours who stopped by to see the new Shield and to congratulate Shooting USA on being the #1 independent NRA recruiter in 2011. Wayne LaPierre was quick to pass on his thanks to John and Mike for what we've done to support the NRA membership in the past year. That offer that appears in each show we produce, that I'll pay $10 towards your membership, I keep nagging you each week, well, that produced 4,435 new members in 2011. The offer still stands in this important year. Click the link at shootingusa.com to get your discounted membership courtesy of Shooting USA.